When did I join Malaysia Kini was August 1st, 2001. I started working in Malaysia Kini in the capacity at that time with Kini Tech, and I was one of the founding members of that particular department. But later on, I guess about a few weeks after that, our former editor, that time was K. Kabilan, saw the potential and the need for better graphics and better response in terms of imagery for the website. And I was quickly transferred from the Kini Tech desk to the editorial desk. When I first started, if we're talking about in particular to the graphic or imagery department of the editorial desk, I was the only one. It was a one-man show for a long time, and relatively about in the past 3 years or 4 years ago, that's when the need to have help came about. Like I said, it spends a lot of time trying to handle 3 websites. Malaysia Kini, you have to bear in mind, it's not just English. There's also BM and there's also Chinese. And each one has different prerequisites. For instance, besides the language, but also in terms of styling. 14 years in Malaysia Kini, what makes me stay on and fight, as I like to say, is the rush. Because every day, like wherever I go, in public transport or whatsoever, I can see people holding smartphones or tablets, and I can see them browsing through Malaysia Kini. And as a graphic designer, I feel that it's a good reason enough to drive me every day to see that my work, my artwork or whatsoever that I have done and contributed to the organization has contributed greatly to society. I think if I were to choose a so-called moment when I am proud to be on the sphere of the news media, I would have to say it has to be the day when the police raided Malaysia Kini way back in 2003, where, strangely enough, I just like to put it out to the public that, for your information, I was the guy who opened the door for the cops. I was the guy who opened the door for the policemen to enter the facility, because at that time I was ignorant. I did not know much. All I knew was that at that particular point, it was also the lowest point for the organization, because we just started the subscription system. And I remembered we had multiple meetings with Prem and a few other of the senior members where, it's all bad news ever since we started the subscription at that point. It was like, oh, we're going to close down, we're going to do this, and it was really, and people were leaving. A lot of people that just came on board were leaving, but somehow I stayed on for that one. But then somehow, because of what happened that's when people took us seriously. All of a sudden, that's when people took us seriously. And all of a sudden, people subscribed properly to us. And people were walking to our office, literally walking, here's some cash, I want to subscribe to Malaysia Kini. And to me, forever, that will be the moment that I am so proud of being a member of Malaysia Kini. The moment that really made us relevant and became somewhat of a force to be recognized worldwide was that particular moment when the cops came in like stormtroopers. They came down like stormtroopers.
Manu was here to make sure that I said all the right things. My salary was he was using the salary in front of me. Can we have he was using the salary in front of me.
In case he goes out of tangent, whack this bird.